I made a game using my own game engine, and it sucks. But that's a good thing, and I will explain why in this video. Now, before I show you the game, for those of you that haven't seen my videos before, or lack of, I've been attempting to make my own game engine, and I wasn't really sure where to go next with it. So I thought, well, the best thing to do would be to try and make something with it and see what's missing. And this is why the game sucks, because I'm missing so many features, so many things that would make your life as a developer easier, and that's okay. I'm making my own game engine. I'm trying, I'm learning, I have no idea how to do this, and we can't be scared to try these things out. So let me show you the game without further ado. The game is called Dan Dan the Game. Original. I hope you enjoy it. Let's take a look. Alright then, here we go. This is the main, and let's load the game. So, as you can see, Dan Dan the Game, titled. Loading, loading, loading. And here we go. So, this is the world that you can look around in. This is a beautiful sky and clouds and sun and stuff like that. Lovely day. We've got these walls, these 4 walls. And this texture is a picture of a wall in my house. Now, this guy, yours truly, called Dan Dan, who effectively is your enemy. And we can shoot things. And these things are cubes of grass, because Dan Dan has hay fever and he doesn't like grass. So the plan is effectively to kill Dan Dans. Every time you kill a Dan Dan, you get a score. And you can see here, 1, 2. We shoot this one. 3, 4, 5. If Dan Dan gets you, we lose a life. You see? And now, obviously, it's way too easy. Dan Dan is just moving about, right? Spawning randomly in different areas, which is way too easy. So, Dan Dan can chase you. And if Dan Dan gets you, you lose a life. And the idea is, if I just, he's get me. Every time he gets you, you lose a life, and you need to shoot him. And the idea is effectively, if you win, if you kill Dan Dan 15 times, you win. Congratulations. And then if we reload, let me show you what happens if you lose. Right. Let's shoot Dan Dan. Let's get Dan Dan moving. Moves nice and slowly towards you. He wants to get you. This. Right. Let's get Dan Dan to get us 3 times. And we're dead. Oh no. You suck. You lose. Just like this game sucks. So let's go through why this game sucks. And why the game engine sucks too. And what we're missing. Suck number 1. The loading time. 1. It doesn't tell you it's loading. 2. It should tell you that it's loading. So that needs fixing. And I think this is down to asset management. Basically loading all the textures, blah, 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 blah. But really, we should have like a loading screen or like a menu or whatever saying like loading shaders or compiling shaders or loading textures, blah, blah, blah. So yeah, that's something that needs fixing. Suck number 2. The graphics. I can only render cubes. I can't load or render models. in this version. And the walls and the floor are effectively they're just 2D planes, right? I have zero lighting implemented. Well, implemented for the developer to use. The skybox that I've implemented is a massive hack. Look, watch this. You see what I've done here? Is it starting to become clear? I don't know if it's too obvious yet, but I basically just rendered a huge cube around the map, and I wrapped this texture around it. And reading on, I didn't know how to do skyboxes, but reading on, and you can see here, look, in this huge cube, there is our battlefield. Now, yeah, reading about this properly, this isn't the way to do it, I don't think. Effectively, it's supposed to just have like a cube that surrounds you, and you deal with the depths effectively so that everything is rendered in front of the cube that's around you. I think that's the way. I need to read up on it, but that's a future problem. Let's fast forward to the battlefield. Alright, we're back. So, the other thing, I can't render text. So, the way that the user knows how they can score, or what their score is they have a big pile of dead dandans up here. And then if you get hit, like I showed you earlier, you lose your score. Who needs text, right? You've got that. That's fine. I'm joking, we need text. That needs to be implemented. And then the final graphics issue here. I don't actually have a renderer. I wrote the renderer for this. Where is it? Here. It's just an ECS system. And that's not okay. The developer shouldn't, the game developer shouldn't be writing their own renderer. That's not what to do. So I think one of the next big overhauls will be to write a renderer and abstract it away and introduce lighting and models and all these types of things, which will be a fun task. Suck number 3. I have to recompile every time I want to change anything. So, in Dandan the game, there is a variable called map scale. And we can change this map scale, and it will change how the scene looks effectively. And this is completely wrong. Like, I shouldn't have to just to change a small piece of configuration that will change how we render something at runtime. This should just be a configuration file, like a scene configuration file. And now if we run, I had to rebuild to change that. And now if we run, you can see the map is much smaller. And it would be much harder to win. I win because I'm the best. So yeah, this is suck number 3. If I want to change anything about a scene, I have to recompile. I don't have any serialized like scene config file, like a JSON file, and I also don't have any kind of engine overall game configuration files. And that's something that also needs to change. So yes, I need to introduce that. But the worst thing about this one is this can all be fixed by having an editor, and I don't have an editor. At the moment, everything is just code, and you recompile it and you run your executable. So that will definitely be something in the pipeline that needs to be fixed. This list isn't exhaustive. There are plenty more things that need to be done, but these are the big things that I thought of about the game and the process of making it effectively, and what would make my life easier. But the game sucks. And I know I mentioned that at the start, but I think it's really important to kind of emphasize that a bit more. It sucks, and that's okay, and it should suck. And I'm going to use this game as the baseline, right? We should be able to build on top of this game and use this game to iterate on top of game engine versions, and every new feature that we add, we can use this game as the baseline, so that hopefully in the future we can then, through version control, check this version, and then in a future version and be like, wow, we have made some improvements. So yeah, there we have it. I made a game using my own game engine. It's not great, but I'm proud of it, and I'm really happy that I've made something that works, at least. It also caught some bugs in my ECS implementation and allowed me to enhance my ECS implementation. So if you've seen my ECS videos, I should really probably do an update. Also do an update on the GitHub. So there we have it. Next video, I'm probably going to try and focus on one of the big problems, one of the sucks on the list, and we'll kind of write up some designs and we'll see how that goes. So thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed the sucky game. And as always, please feel free to like or subscribe if you'd like to see more. I really appreciate you looking at my videos and viewing them. So take it easy. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.